Hello everyone. So in this session, we will discuss everything about WIRESHARK. Okay, like what is WIRESHARK, where it is used, who can use it. Okay, the certifications. Okay, like the information about certifications, basic requirements to start the WIRESHARK. Okay, and what JNtech provides. Okay, and the course duration, course content, and then we will discuss the interface of the WIRESHARK. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so basically, Wireshark is a very powerful tool and it is used to capture the traffic as well as it is used to analyze the traffic. Okay, so basically, Wireshark is responsible for both, like for capturing as well as for analyzing. Okay, so let me first list the agenda, then we will start discussing. Okay, so today's agenda is 1 second. Let me put it. Yeah, so today's agenda is So basically, we will see what is Wireshark, where it is used, who can use it, the certifications, okay, of the Wireshark, the basic requirements to start the Wireshark, what JNtech provides, like what we provide you, okay, like what you can expect from us, like the notes, PDFs, okay, that we will discuss, course duration, course content, and the interface of the Wireshark. Okay, so this is we will discuss in this agenda, okay, in this session. So this is the session number 1. Okay, so basically, what is Wireshark? So Wireshark is responsible for capturing as well as for analyzing the traffic. What kind of traffic? Network traffic. Okay. So Wireshark is responsible for capturing the traffic as well as for analyzing the traffic. So we can mention here. So basically, Wireshark is a cross-platform open source tool. So let me mention some features of the Wireshark before we can move to the where it is used. Okay. So features of Wireshark. So basically, Wireshark is a tool, first of all. So Wireshark is a tool like it is used for 1 second. We can mention here Wireshark. Okay, so Wireshark is a tool which is used for capturing the traffic as well as analyzing the traffic, network traffic. Okay, this is the main motto of the Wireshark. We capture the traffic and then we will analyze the traffic. Okay, the network traffic. Then what is the features of the Wireshark? So basically, Wireshark is a cross-platform. It is an open source. Okay, it is very flexible. So let me mention this. Okay, so Wireshark is an open source tool. Open source means we can modify the source code of the Wireshark. Basically, we have three types of softwares. We have freeware, we have open source, and we have paid. Okay, so basically, open source means we can use it for free. Okay. Secondly, we can modify the source code of the Wireshark. Okay, like the real source code. So we can mention Wireshark is made up of three languages, that is C, C++, and Lua. Okay. So C++, sorry, C++, and Lua. Okay, so Wireshark is made up of three languages, C, C++, and Lua. Okay, so if you want to modify the source code of the Wireshark, you have to be familiar with these languages. Okay, like how they work or the code of these languages. Okay, if you want to modify the source code of the Wireshark. Okay, modification is like the real modification in the Wireshark. Okay, so Wireshark means you can use it for free as well as you can modify or you can read the course content of the Wireshark. Secondly, it is cross-platform, which means you can use it like in every on operating system. Like you can use on Windows, Linux, and Mac. So that is why it is cross-platform. We can use it everywhere, like in Windows, Mac, then Linux. That is why Wireshark is a very powerful tool. Now, flexible in nature. Now, why the Wireshark is flexible in nature? Because first we can modify the Wireshark as well as we can modify the files of the Wireshark. We can modify the interface of the Wireshark. That is why Wireshark is flexible in nature. Okay. Okay, so basically, Wireshark is flexible in nature. Like we can modify the interface of the Wireshark. Okay. So so that we can analyze it easily. We can modify the interface as well as we can modify the files of the Wireshark that's inside the system. Okay. So that is why it is flexible in nature. So these are the some features of the Wireshark, the basic one. Okay, so Wireshark is a tool which is used for capturing the network traffic. So we can capture each and every packet inside Wireshark. Now, why we use Wireshark? Like, what is the use of what is the need of using such a complex tool? Basically, Wireshark is not a complex tool. Okay, so where we can use Wireshark? Okay, so the question is why we use Wireshark. Basically, Wireshark can be used in the like Wireshark is a general purpose. We can write here. General purpose is we can use Wireshark in most of the domains. Like we can use Wireshark in networking domain. We can use Wireshark in security domain. We can use Wireshark in application domain. Okay, suppose you are a network engineer or you are a network analyst or anything like network manager. Okay, or network administrator. So so basically, Wireshark is used for troubleshooting inside a network. Okay, like troubleshooting in the sense if there's a packet delay, if there's a packet loss, okay, if there's a protocol error. So you have to be like as a network engineer, you have to be identify where's the error is arising from. Is it from the server side? Is it from the network side? Is it from the client side? Or is it the protocol error? Okay, or the protocol is not working, etc. So we have to identify that where's exactly where's the error is arising from. Okay, so we use Wireshark in the troubleshooting. We use Wireshark in capturing the traffic, so that we can troubleshoot it. Now we can use Wireshark in security domain, because mentioned we can use Wireshark in networking domain. Okay, network troubleshooting basically. Okay, so network troubleshooting. So then we use Wireshark in the security domain, like security in the sense we use Wireshark in like finding the malwares inside a network. Like if there's a attack inside a network, so we have to identify which type of attack is this. Okay, so we have to identify which type of attack is this, like where's the malware is coming from, where's the attack is arising from, who is the malicious hacker behind the attack, etc. So we have to even find the malware file inside a network. So basically, we use in the security, okay, basically for the malware analysis. Okay, if there's an attack, so we have to identify which type of attack is this, where's the attack is coming from, who's responsible for attack, okay, who's the victim inside the network, etc. So we use we use as a malware analysis. Okay, like we use Wireshark for the malware analysis inside a network in terms of security. Now, in terms of like application, like suppose you are an application developer, so you have to be like implement the application protocols inside, like the protocols inside your application. So for that purpose, we also use the Wireshark, like to check whether this protocol is perfect for my application or not. Okay, so we have to like we use in the application to like examine whether this protocol is working fine or not. Okay, okay, so we use in the application development too. So Wireshark is a very flexible and it is a like open source and general purpose. We can use it everywhere. Okay, we can like do many things, like we can analyze the whole network with the help of Wireshark. We can troubleshoot it, we can find malwares, we can find the like exact error, like we can find the packet delays, packet loss, we can find where the error is arising from, okay, from the server side or from the client side, or is it the protocol error. Okay, we use Wireshark for like examine malware analysis, etc. Like we have many uses. Okay, so these are the main uses we use for the network troubleshooting, for the malware analysis, and for the protocol analysis, like protocol check. Okay, so we use malware, like sorry, Wireshark for that. Okay, so here's the answer where we can use it. Okay, or we can say that why we can use. So where we can use in networking domain. Okay, so we can use in networking domain. We can use in security. Okay, basically in the network forensics. Okay, and then in the application development, the application domain. Okay, and there are many more uses, but these are the most important uses where we can see Wireshark. Okay, now who can use Wireshark? Like who can use the Wireshark? So basically, everyone can use it. Like a network engineer. Basically, Wireshark is a professional tool. And it is for the network engineers, for the network administrators, for the security analyst, for the cybersecurity engineers. Okay, for the application developers, etc. So anyone can use it, but basically we have the basic requirements, like we have a basic requirements who can use it. Basically for using the Wireshark, you should know the networking concept, that is CCNA. So CCNA is very important for starting the career in the, like for studying using the Wireshark, or for start training learning the Wireshark. Okay, so basically CCNA is important, like CCNA, like it covers all the basics, all the fundamentals, all the advanced part of the networking. Okay, so after CCNA, you can start or you can go for the Wireshark. If you have CCNP or CCI, so it is a plus point. Okay, any like anyone can apply, any security engineer can apply, any networking engineer, anyone can apply for this training. Okay, then we have the certification. So the basic requirement is CCNA, like the minimum requirement. Okay, not the maximum, minimum just requirement. Okay, you can go for it. Now certification is like we have a official certification of the Wireshark, that is WCNA. Okay, which is which is important. Okay, you can go for the WCNA certification after this training. Okay, after this training, you will be like fully prepared for the WCNA certification. Okay, so don't worry about the like clearing the exam. So after this training, you will be fully prepared for the WCNA examination. Okay, so you can also go for the WCNA certification after the training. Okay, that is the official certification of the Wireshark. Okay, then we have what JNtech provides basically. So we will provide notes, we will provide PDFs, like notes in the form of PDFs, PPTs, doc file, and we will provide books for the Wireshark. Okay, so notes in the form of PDFs, PPTs, doc files. Okay, then we will provide you books and the recorded sessions. Okay, which is lifetime access. Okay, which you can access lifetime. Okay, until you die. Sorry. So basically, you can like we will provide you the notes in the form of PDFs, PPTs, doc or books, and then we will provide you the recorded sessions. Okay, and then we will also arrange the doubt session after the course. Okay, doubt sessions. Then we will also provide one-to-one training also. Okay, so you can also apply for the one-to-one training. Okay, so it's your choice. Okay, so we will provide these like notes, PDFs, PPTs, doc file books, sessions, and then doubt sessions also after the course. Like if there's any doubt, so we can clear it out in the sessions. Okay, and then one-to-one training also. Okay, and group training also. Okay, and the recorded sessions like you have a lifetime access. Okay, so basically you can go for. Now, next is the course duration, which is important. Okay. So the course duration of this Vaishak is okay. So around 10 to 12 hours, approx. Okay, it can rise to like around 15 hours also. So it depends on your doubts. Okay. So basically, the course duration, the actual course duration or the approx course duration is 12 hours. Okay. Then we have a course content of a Vaishak. Okay. So basically, this is the course content of a Vaishak, basically around 20 modules, okay, 20 to 22 modules in the Vaishak. Okay. So, first module we have network analysis overview. In this session, we will discuss the purpose of the network analysis, like why we need network analysis. Okay. Then we will list the important task for different domains peoples. Like we can list a security task for a network analyst. We will list the application task like application analysis task for the network analyst, okay, or for the application developer also, or for the security analyst also. Okay, then we will see how we can optimize the Wireshark to like provide a higher or to give the higher efficiency. Okay, we will see that. Then we will see the troubleshoot task for the network analyst. So first discuss the task of the different domains. Okay, then we see the legal issues of listening to a network traffic, because Wireshark is a very powerful tool. Okay, if you are listening to a network, okay, like if you are listening or if you're capturing the packet in any network, so for capturing the packet, basically Wireshark captures each and every packet. Okay, like Wireshark capture each and every packet of an entire network. So we have to like take a permission, or we have to make sure of the legal issues before listening to any network. Okay, that we will discuss. Okay, like we have to follow the rules and regulations or the permissions while for like applying or for capturing the traffic inside any network. Okay, then we will see understand general network traffic flows. Okay, and then we will like prepare a checklist for an analysis task. Okay, in this session two, we have the intro of Wireshark. In this, we will get familiar with the Wireshark interface. Okay, what is the Wireshark purpose? Like how we can obtain the latest version of the Wireshark. Okay, then we will see how we can capture the packet on wired and wirelessly. Okay, then we will get familiar with the interface of the Wireshark, which is like easy. Okay, way more easy. Okay, then we will see the different elements inside Wireshark interface. Then we have the capture traffic. Section number 3. In this, we will see how we can capture the traffic. Okay, like how we can capture the traffic locally, how we can capture the traffic on remote interfaces, how we can capture on the multiple adapters. Okay, how we can capture wirelessly. Okay, or how we can optimize Wireshark so that it can avoid dropping packets. So that we will see. Okay, and how we can automate the Wireshark. So it can start capturing automatically and save the file automatically. That we will see in the session number 3, capture traffic. Next session number 4, we have create and apply capture filters. Okay. So in this, we will see how we can apply the filters. So Wireshark, applying the filters in the Wireshark is very important. Now why we apply the filters and what is filters? What are filters? So basically, suppose you are analyzing a network. Okay, so in that network, you have around 100 packets. Okay, suppose just an example. Okay, 100 packets. which includes the packets of every protocol. Like we can list ARP or ICMP, we have TCP, okay, UDP, DNS, etc. So we have like packets of many protocols. Now, if you only want to analyze the ICMP packets or only the TCP packets, and suppose there are only 20 packets of the TCP. Okay. Now, if you only want to apply the TCP packets, then we can apply the filter for the TCP so that the Wireshark will only display the TCP packets. Okay. So that is why we apply the filters in the Wireshark because we have like many protocols, many packets, okay, of many protocols. So we will only filter out the protocol or we will only filter out the packets that we want to see or that we want to analyze. Okay. That is why we use filters. That is very important part in Wireshark. Okay, for the analysis. Okay, so we will discover the purpose of capture filters. We will see how we can apply or how we can create our own filter. Basically, in the Wireshark follow a proper syntax for applying the filter. Okay, for creating a filter. So we have to follow that only. Okay, we cannot like put anything inside filter box. We have to follow the proper syntax for that. Okay, then we will see how we can capture on one application only. Okay, how we can create IP or MAC address filters, how we can like filter by protocol, that we'll see. Okay, how we can use different operators like we have AND operator, NOT operator, or we have OR operator, we have greater than, less than, equal operators. So how we can merge the different filters together with the help of operators. Then we will see how we can capture filters to look for byte values, and then we will share capture files with them. Like we can even we can share the capture filters. We can share we can share many things. We can share. So basically, we can capture the filters. We can capture the coloring rules. We can capture the we can capture we can share many things in the Wireshark. Okay, suppose you have created your own filter, you have created your own coloring rules or etc. So even we can export it or we can import it. Like we can take it from someone, okay, and then we can import it inside our Wireshark or we can export our own rules and we can share it with someone. Okay, so in the session 4, we will discuss how we can apply and create capture fields. In the session number 5, we will define global and personal preferences. Now this is all about the analysis, how we can set the Wireshark according to ourselves, like how we can customize Wireshark. Okay, so in this we will see the configuration folders. Okay, the configuration folders inside the system that we will see. Okay, how we can find the configuration folders because in the configuration folders we have many files for the Wireshark. Okay, we can even modify that. And then we will set the global and personal configurations. We will customize the interface settings. Okay, we can change the layout, we can change the font, we can change the colors. Okay, that's how Wireshark automatically resolve IP and MAC addresses. Okay, we will see the name resolution. We will see how we can plot IP address on the world map. Okay, and then we will find the ARP, TCP, etc. protocol settings, etc. Okay, and we will configure the filter and statistics settings that we will see. Okay, so in this session number 5, we will configure the Wireshark. We can change the interface of the Wireshark. Okay, we can customize the Wireshark so that we can analyze it more clearly. Okay, then we have session number 6, that is colorize traffic. In this, we will see how we can colorize the whole traffic. We can see how we can disable the colors, how we can share the colors, how we can export, how we can import, how we can create our own rules. Okay, that we will see. Okay, in the coloring traffic. In session number 7, we will see how we can define the time values and interpret the summaries. Okay, time values is very important part in the Wireshark. With the help of time only, we can identify there's a packet loss or there's a packet delay. Okay, so we will define the time values and interpret summaries. Time values like is very important in Wireshark. Okay, like time values are like with the help of time values, we only identify the like packet delays, packet loss, okay, etc. So we will see how we can manage the time values inside Wireshark. Okay, we will see different columns. We can create different columns for the time values. Okay, etc. So with the help of time values, we will identify the slow success faults. We will see end-to-end path delays. Okay, we will analyze the server client or server path delays, etc. Okay, we will create additional time columns. Okay, we will see the delta time. Okay, etc. Then in session 8, we will see interpret basic trace file statistics. In this, we will see how we can like statistics are the like is the very important feature of the Wireshark. With the help of statistics, we have like basically inside statistics, we have many features. We have protocol hierarchy, we have conversations, we have endpoints, we have graph, we have flow graph. Okay, and then we have HTTP packets like statistics. So basically, statistics are the very important part. So we will see the graph, flow graph, we will see the HTTP statistics. Okay, we will see the protocol hierarchy, conversations, endpoints, etc. Okay. So statistics like the main feature of the version, which helps us to analyze the traffic. In the session number 9, we'll see how we can create or apply display filters. Okay, like we will see the purpose of the display filters. Okay, we will see like how we can apply the autocomplete the display filters, how we can save the display filters. Okay, etc. So we will see that. In the session number 10, we will see TCP/IP analysis overview. Now, from here, from session number 10, we will start the protocol analysis, like different protocol analysis. Okay. So basically, first we will start with the TCP/IP analysis overview. Okay. In this, we will see the TCP, how we can like filter the TCP/IP packets. Okay. How we can define the port numbers, how we can see the network name, etc. We will see it. Okay. In session number 11, we will like see the DNS analysis. We can define the purpose, like some theory part of the DNS, how DNS works, what is the purpose of that. Okay, and then we see how we can analyze the normal DNS queries and responses. Then we will analyze the DNS problems. Okay, and then we will filter on the DNS or MDNS traffic. In session number 12, we will see the ARP traffic, same like theory part, how like what is the packets the theory part of the ARP, the purpose of the ARP, and then you see the request responses, ARP problems, filter on ARP traffic. Okay. Then we have session number 13, that is IPv4, IPv6 traffic, how we can analyze. Like we have two types of IPv4 and V6. So we will see that. Okay. Session number 40, ICMP, 15 UDP, 16 TCP. Okay. So the ICMP, same we will see the theory part and then how we can filter out on the ICMP traffic, how we can analyze the ICMP traffic, ICMP V4 and ICMP V6. Okay. Same with the UDP. Okay. We will see the UDP problems. Same like yeah, in the session number 16, we have the TCP, which is the main protocol. Okay, like pseudo fault protocols. So in this, we will see the normal TCP communication, and we will see how like we will like define the TCP delays. We will define the TCP packet loss. Okay, we will like apply the filter. We will trace the TCP packet sequencing, etc. We will see the TCP three-way handshake and TLS handshake. Okay. In the section number 17, we have DSCP version 4 and version 6. We will analyze it. Okay. And then we see the DSCP statistics. In the session number 18, we have the HTTP, okay, which is also an important protocol. So in this HTTP, we will see how we can like analyze traffic of HTTP and HTTPS. Okay, we will see the HTTP problems. We will see the HTTP normal communication. We will see the HTTP statistics. Okay, so there's a special column for the HTTP, like there's a special treatment for the HTTP protocol. Why Wireshark? Okay. Then we will see how we can decrypt the HTTPS traffic so that we can see the traffic in the plain text. As you know, HTTPS works on the encryption basis. So we will see how we can decrypt the HTTPS traffic so that we can analyze the traffic. Okay, like HTTPS traffic. And then we will see the SSL TLS handshake, like inside HTTP. Section number 19, we have the FTP protocol traffic analysis. Okay, we will see the passive mode, active mode, the HTTP. Basically, FTP works on port number 20 and 21. So we will see both. Okay, we will see the mode like active or passive mode. We will see the problems, etc. And we will filter. Session number 20, we have analyze email traffic. Okay, so we see how we can like analyze the normal SMTP communication. We will see the problems, etc. Okay, then we have session number 21, VoIP protocol, voice over internet protocol. Okay, so we'll see how we can analyze, how we can like hear the communication between the sender or receiver. Okay, we will hear the voice. Okay, like the main communication. Okay, so basically VoIP is used for making the phone calls via internet. Okay, so here we will see that. Okay. The last session is network forensics. So in this, you will see how we can apply, how we can forensics work. Okay, how we can apply the forensics skill in the like how we can apply it. Okay, like how we can analyze the malware, how we can analyze the different types of attack inside networking forensics. Okay, how we can like colorize unusual traffic, how we can find the actual malware, how we can like convert the malware like bytes into malware. Okay, how we can like prepare a report that we'll see in session number 21, network forensics overview. Okay, in this session, we take a scenario. Okay, like we will take two scenarios. Okay, in the network forensics overview. Okay, on the basis of that scenario, we will apply, we will start investigating. Okay, so we will take the real time scenarios. So these are the modules inside WIRESHARK. Okay, so after this training, you are like capable, like you can apply for the WCNA certification. Okay, again, certification is important, but as a professional, certification is important. Okay, but more than your skills matter. Okay, so first focus on your skills, focus on your training, then you can go for the certification. Okay, so this is all about the course content, course duration. Okay, like basic requirements, certifications, who can use Wireshark, where we can use Wireshark. Okay, and what is Wireshark? Now the next is the interface of the Wireshark. Okay, where is it? Yeah, interface of the Wireshark. So now first let's familiar with the interface of the Wireshark. So basically we have a very simple interface. Okay, so let me open the Wireshark. Yeah, first installation process, of course. So basically, Wireshark is an open source cross-platform program or tool that is used to capture or analyze network traffic. Okay, so it is most popular tool and used in almost every domain like security, networking, forensics, etc. or application. Okay, so basically, Wireshark is a open source means we can modify the source code of Wireshark. Now, where's the Wireshark source code? So we can copy this URL and we can open inside Wireshark inside browser. So here's the source code of a Wireshark. If you want to modify it, you can clone this file. Okay, press enter. So GitLab is like GitHub only. Okay. If you want to modify or if you want to contribute in the main source code of the Wireshark, you have to clone this whole file. Okay, whole directory. Okay, so here you can see the source code of the Wireshark. Okay. So here's the source code of the Wireshark. So for this, you have to be familiar with the C, C++, and Lua, okay, which is the Wireshark is made up of. Okay. Now, basically, Wireshark is a GUI basis, like Wireshark based on GUI. That is graphical user interface. Okay, so we have Wireshark. Now, if you want to run the Wireshark on the CLI basis, so for that we have T-Shark. Okay, for that we have T-Shark. Okay, so we will also see the T-Shark, how we can use the T-Shark. Okay, so Wireshark works on the basis of graphical elements. Okay, that is GUI only. Okay, and T-Shark works on the basis of commands. Okay, so Wireshark, like we can use Wireshark on the GUI basis, and for the CLI, we have T-Shark. Okay, so we will also see the T-Shark, how we can use the T-Shark. Okay, so how we can capture the packet with the help of T-Shark, and how we can analyze the packets with the help of T-Shark. Okay, now the installation process. Okay, so basically for the installation, so Wireshark is a cross-platform we can use in Windows, Linux, and Mac. Okay, so for the Windows, you can like you can search on the browser Wireshark. Okay, the installation process is straightforward. Okay, okay, from here, one second. Okay, you can click on CY, vashak.org. Okay, this one. Now from here, you can install the Wireshark. Okay, this one. So from here, you can download it. The installation process is very straightforward. Okay, just click on next on next. Okay, so you can install the Wireshark in Windows with the help of this URL. Okay, now for the Linux, basically if you're using the Debian based systems, if you're using Debian, then Wireshark is pre-installed. Like if you're using ParaDOS or if you're using the Linux, okay, like ParaDOS or Kali Linux, so it is pre-installed, the Wireshark. But if you want to install, we can use apt get install Wireshark. This is the command for installing Wireshark on Debian based system like ParaDOS, Ubuntu, or like Kali Linux. Now for the Red Hat, okay, you have to search for like Fedora or Red Hat Enterprise. You can search for yum install Wireshark. Okay, sorry, first we have to search for yum search. We have to search for the version of the Wireshark, then you can install it. Yum install and the Wireshark. Okay, so if your Linux is Red Hat based, so like Fedora, so you can like search for the Wireshark and then you can install it. If your system is Debian based, then you can go for apt install. Okay. And if it is Windows, then you can directly go to the URL from here. Now, okay. Now let's see the interface of the Wireshark. One second.